My friends, in my 200 3D CAD models in FreeCAD series, today I want to work on exercise 140, which is this is not a complex object at all. This is just the same thing doing over and over again. So I would say this is a repetitive task, but not a complex one. With that, let's go ahead and actually start doing the repetitive task. If we have to do it, we better start doing it sooner rather than later. So this is symmetric on one axis or one y-axis. So let's start there, and we can build half of it, and then we can mirror it over on the other side. What I am thinking, I'll probably do one big master sketch and then use that several times to build the object. So there will be like 4 sketches. We will see. I want to start with the outline, so I'll quickly take a minute to actually draw the outline. It may take more than a minute, but I'll speed the video up just to make sure it's within a minute or in that range. You get the idea. And that's it. That is our master sketch. Now what I want to do, obviously I want to rename that as master and copy that with Ctrl C on the keyboard and paste it with Ctrl B, say 4 times. Right, so we want to hide that. We want to keep that intact and maybe hide all these 3 and work on this one. I want to see which one I want to build first. On this one, I want to actually take this outside area. Now from this area I can see that this edge and this edge, these two are at the same level. So let's go ahead, build that up. So that would be 40 millimeter. Nope, that would be 30 millimeter. I want to do that, say 30 millimeter and symmetric and there. Alright, we probably want to take this center hole out. So we want to do that by going into the sketch and make these two construction geometry, which is GN on the keyboard shortcut. There. We got that part taken care of. Now the next thing is to like put 2 tubes in there, and that would be this sketch. We want to go in there, turn on the section view, and take everything, make them construction geometry, and then take these two and these two, make them not construction geometry, reverse the idea. So there they are, and now I can go ahead and extrude that for 40 millimeter in a symmetric fashion. Cool. So we could do that with 2 tubes from the primitives, but since we have the master sketch, why not use them, right? So we got most of it built. The next thing is to do this raised part, which I don't think we have drawn in a sketch. We can do that pretty easily. So I want to get into one of other sketches. Again, take everything, make them construction geometry, and then maybe come back to find these 2 lines and make them solid geometry. With that, maybe actually let's reverse that. So keep everything at construction and take a rectangle and come up to this point. So we have the 2 points. Just draw a rectangle, and we can do that sketch for, so that's going to be 40 millimeter as well. So maybe we could have done that within these 2 sketches. with the cylinder one. We could have done that, but maybe I should have paid attention to that. All right, we got there almost. The only thing left is this triangular portion. So that would be, let's say, hide this, and then there would be another sketch. We get into there, take everything, make them construction geometry, and then take the polyline and draw a triangle. And this is why I picked this point as my center of the workspace. It at least made some part easy. Okay, and let's go ahead and make these 2 points symmetric by the axis by pressing S on the keyboard. Cool. Now this one will actually be a little longer than that. Now this will come up for 10 millimeter, so 5 millimeter above this. Now notice that it's not going down for that extra 5 millimeter. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to take 25 millimeter above and 20 millimeter below the axis line. So that's not symmetric, it's just, it's a trouble, but it's there. So we got that. Now we got everything except this little tiny part, which is 20 millimeters in the middle on the height, but it's only 2 millimeters extruding out. So that is a pain, but we'll just build it. So let's get that measurement again. This is on that face, and 20 millimeter in the middle, right in the middle. And on the side, let's see, this is 20 millimeter on side too. So I want to draw a sketch on this face. Now that we don't have a topological naming issue on this, I'll just go ahead and select that face and draw a sketch on there directly on the plane face. Now in the beginning of this series, we talked about why not doing that is great. Like do not draw a sketch on the face. That was considered bad practice, but from today it's the regular practice. All right, so this is 10 and this is 20, and then we make these 2 points symmetric by this axis. So we select these 2 dots first and then the symmetry axis, and then hit S on the keyboard. Okay, we take that sketch and extrude that for 2 millimeter. So we got our things, all of them, and take each and every one of those sketches, put them together as a fusion. Looks great. Now let's go ahead and mirror it over on this face. So that is going to be our YZ plane. Now this selecting this line gives you option to pick any arbitrary face to actually mirror against, which was not here before, but starting from point 22, it's there, which is great. You know, it adds more to the mirror capability in the part workbench. All right, let's place these 2 parts in one fusion. And okay, what was that? So we take these 2 and put them together as a fusion. I think that was something fluke sort of kind of thing, but anyway, it didn't show up on the second time, and we are happy about that. Again, this is the developer version, not the stable release, so if you are using this, be gentle about it. That is our object. That is our beautiful object. Now, as I said, it's not complicated, it's just knowing where to put the different parts in there and then putting them together. I hope you like this process. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, comment or suggestion, please leave them below in the comment section of this video. I will see you in the next time.